Hey guys, welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, and today I'm doing one of the most requested artists on the channel, Tyler Childers. And Tyler is just, you know, people who decry the way Nashville is putting out their music, Tyler is the antidote to that. So he's one of the antidotes to that. And I like a lot of the stuff coming out of Nashville. I pick and choose, of course, but I'm not a big pop fan. You know, I respect what some artists do and that they're making a living, and some a tremendous living at what they do. So I don't mind them, but, you know, we all have our own tastes in music, and I like the raw, just bring me the truth as you see it. I don't have to agree with you, but I just want it as you see it, and I'll handle my business from there. And that's, you know, there's so many different theories and ways in which we approach music, but Tyler Childers, keep your nose on the grindstone. And he's from Lawrence County, Kentucky. And a couple of you guys have made some comments, but I'm wearing my bullet hat in honor of Lawrence County, Kentucky, and Tyler and Kentuckians. You know, my friend's son up here, he went to Rutgers, but he works down for, what is it, Diageo? Yeah, it's like a liquor company, but they make Bullet, and Kirk got me this hat. So another shout out to you, Kirk. Thank you, my brother. But I'm going to read the screen names of those of you who requested this, and please don't get offended. There were a lot, but I did my research through my comments. It took a while, but Joshua Santeri. I hope I said your name right. I hope I'm saying all your names right. I try. I read them, I reread them, and I get my most likely pronunciation. But Joshua Santeri, Jeremy Lilly, Dalton Brennan, The Lone Outlaw, Jose Gonzalez, Ryan B., C-Dub Reactions, Powell Country. I don't know where that is. Love to know about that. Ryan Alves, Kentucky Girl 381. So this is definitely in your wheelhouse, Kentucky Girl. I love that. I love it when you step right up and you put the girl right in the name, letting people know what's up. Corey Maggard, or Maggard, well, I'm going to say Maggard. Corey, Ricky Garlett, and Brian Branham. All of you requested this, so there you go. This is for you and for everybody else who likes Tyler or who would like to be exposed to some new stuff, including myself. This is a reaction video, so here we go. Tyler Childers, keep your nose on the grindstone. Okay. Get to see him, obviously.
Worked like a mule mine in Pike County coal, till he messed up his back and couldn't work anymore. He said, one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. See, the ways of this world just bring you to tears. Keep the Lord in your heart, you'll have nothing to fear. Live the best that you can, and don't lie and don't steal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills.
You know, one of my thoughts, there's so much I marvel at when I see people lay it on the line. You know, just a man with his guitar, no blasting stuff to hide who you are. You're you. That's it. You're out there in front of people. And that's scary for some folks. Like Carly Simon used to, as famous as she was and still is, had stage fright, like a lot of it. Sometimes paralyzed by fear. It isn't like these folks are like, great, I get to be in front of people. Like, there's fear that goes along with, how do I look? How are they going to receive me? I mean, we're social beings. This is the kind of stuff that goes on inside my brain, for better or worse, so help me God. But I see a guy like Tyler out there just laying it out there. Simple, here's me, here's what I have to say. He says it with conviction, he's lived it. But the other thing isn't just about the presentation, it's about what he's saying, and even that there's a need for it to be said. Like in the song, the father is saying to the son, here's what you do. Don't lie, don't steal, keep your nose to the grindstone. But one of the things he's told him was stay away from the pills. And that tells you about the condition in which the songwriter and some folks live. Like some parts of the country, pills are a huge problem. And if you live in a part of the country where it's not as big of a problem as elsewhere, you'd be like, why is he even saying that in this song? That just sounds like he's grandstanding. That's very real. You know, I've paid attention to some of the drug problems in the country, the opioid epidemic and stuff, and Kentucky got hit hard with it. So anyway, all of you who recommended it, please don't get mad at me. This is just the stuff for stopping the video. Please don't get mad at me for that. But this is what comes to mind. This is just deep.
Well, Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world that I can't seem to shake.
Uh-oh.
But I remember your words, Lord, they bring me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills.
You need a father telling you something. Sure helps. Your whole life.
Keep in mind that a man's just as good as his word. It takes twice as long to build bridges you've burnt. And there's hurt you can cause, time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills.
Shit, did Tyler write this?
Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world that I can't seem to shake. But I remember your words, Lord, they bring me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Keep your nose on the grindstone.
Wow. I mean, it reminded me a bit of Lynyrd Skynyrd's song Simple Man that starts out like, Mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son, and listen to me to what I say, and it will help you some sunny day. You could tell I've heard that song a lot because I know the lyrics to pretty much the whole song. And I'm the beauty when I hear parents saying something to the kids and that the kids are living by it. I haven't thought a whole bunch about why I feel so deeply about that. I mean, I have certain ideas I could spout out, but I'm not gonna right now. But there's such a beautiful part, and the way Tyler even put it in the song, I'm gonna assume he wrote that. But the way he made the song his own, whether he wrote it or not, the way he said, he added in that part about, but Daddy, the world's so hard, something to the effect, the world's so hard. You know, I don't know how to do all this. That kind of revealed vulnerability coming from a man takes a lot of guts. It's just honest, it's true. The strongest man just gets driven to his knees at some point in his life, whether he wants to admit it or not. It's hard to admit it. After a while, you're like, hey, I can't handle it all. I'm not Atlas. I don't have this whole thing, you know. And women, you have your own burdens too, so please, I'm not excluding you. I'm just coming from a man's standpoint. That's a good recommendation. Really good recommendation. Good Lord, when you feel a song that hard, I feel rude even rating a song. But what I feel is that there are people suffering so much that this advice would even need to be given to a kid. The one line that kept coming up, the one refrain that kept coming up was, and stay away from them pills. So, yeah, I mean, so there's a whole population somewhere where a parent's biggest worry is that the kid would get addicted to pills. I mean, that's just something a parent should never have to live with. But you do, we do, it's out there. We all worry about stuff. So I'm going to rate that song, even though I almost feel like it's out of my league to rate. Just because of what it represents as far as the human suffering. But I'm going to give that one a 9.2. It clears the 9 hurdle easily. That is a song right there. So I'm going to go through the list again one more time just because that's what I do. It just happens to be a real long list. But those who recommended this song was Joshua Senteri. You spell your name with 2 S's, Joshua. So I'm not saying it Joshua. I'm saying it Joshua, but it could be Joshua. So forgive me, please. But I hope I got it right. Joshua Senteri, Jeremy Lilly, Dalton Brennan, The Lone Outlaw, Jose Gonzalez, Ryan B., C-Dub Reactions, Powell Country. I want to know about Powell Country. I don't know where that is or what that is, but I want to know at least a little bit. Ryan Alves, Kentucky Girl 381. There you go. Corey Maggard, Ricky Garlitz, and Brian Branham. Thank you for that recommendation. And those of you who love Tyler, it's obvious to see why. And the country does have a future. Whether you call it traditional, whether you call it Americana, whether you call it red dirt, whether you call it outlaw, whether you just call it down home country, it has a future right there in this redheaded man, Tyler Childers. All right, guys, that's it. 9.2. Keep your nose on the grindstone. Good advice for all of us. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.